Greetings and salutations, everyone. This is a video response to Monarch. I'm going to do something different. I'm actually going to listen to your video, then immediately respond with what I think. Just letting you know. Yeah, I agree with you on raising your children part. It is up to people to raise their children. If they can't monitor their children on the internet, then maybe they shouldn't allow their children to be on the internet. All you have to do is take the power cord, or not give them a computer at all. If that's something you don't want your children exposed to, I hate to say it, either put parental blocking software. You can set up administrative accounts where you don't allow children to install software on the machine that's unauthorized in your household. That includes instant messengers, and then you can put a nanny sitter on the web browser. There's ways to get around that, but all you have to do is, keep on it. That's their job. But this shit is because people don't want to fucking take care of their kids. And I'm not defending the fucking pedophiles. I mean, I know that's the way it seems. That ain't the point. Is that this just seems to me that the next show is going to be terrorists. And they're going to have FBI agents talking to people online, and doing the same, essentially the same thing. Is when does this stop? Because this is a very popular TV show, and if they can, monopolize on this, and where's the limit? To me, it seems the sky's the limit when capitalism gets involved, advertisers get involved, and ratings get involved. The corporate machine doesn't give a shit. They don't care how many lives they destroy. In your video that I'm actually going to respond to also, is that you said that these people are taking 12, 14-year-old girls or children off the internet and meeting them. How many of those were there? You know what? I don't even know. I think I can remember most of your video to respond to this. You also said, I was going to write all this down. I actually was just going to make a comment, but I figured it warranted a video. These people don't have weapons on them. They might have stupid shit. They might have some alcohol, which you can, they're going to get them drunk. Kids in fucking, Germany, to the best of my knowledge, can drink at any time underneath their parents' supervision. And they had condoms. They're going to be safe about it. You take a step forward and you make a leap when you say you've tried to predict the future, and you say, well, they could have had a knife in the car. Or a lot of the times, usually when people say a lot of the times, they're making up shit. And I'm not trying to sound like a dick to you. I don't know where the video was coming from. Just when you make statements like, that they could have done this, they could have done that. I can guarantee you, if any of the people had a weapon in their car or a bag full of things to torture these people, that would have been well known on the TV show. They would have done a follow-up and said, it's a good thing we caught this guy because this guy had, you think they're going to spare that? That would only make their calls even sound better. But I haven't heard of that. I mean, unfortunate things do occur sometimes, but it isn't the norm. The world really isn't that bad of a place. At least the United States isn't that bad of a place. It's just information moves at the speed of light. So anytime somebody gets killed, you almost automatically know about it. Because it's just brought right to you. Look, it was at the crime scene. This is what happened. This is the suspects. We're on the lookout for this man. And, so it's more in your face. That isn't the norm in society. even in America. The reason why we have the amount of people and our prison system, our judicial system, is because of drugs. The war on drugs. Anyways, I'm going to stop this and then I'm going to watch more of your video and I'll comment on it. Oh yeah, the sexually trustworthy tags that you were mentioning. Generally in societies, you don't assume that everyone's going to kill you. If that's the way you are, if you assume that people are out to kill you, then you're paranoid. Because that also isn't a social norm. You know, if one of these people, I mean, anyways, that isn't the way things work. You want to have well, I'm okay to have sex with 14-year-old girls because of this or this or this or this. There's just so many more issues that could have been covered, and they entrap fucking people. I know people say it's not really entrapment but they damn sure lead them on. I don't care what the comments said, they fucking lead them on. And when people speculate how many times these people have done anything like that, that's just speculation. You can make up anything you want to. You can create any story you want to about the person's life if they're supposed to be the bad guy. I'm not defending them. I'm just, trying to, look on a different perspective of this shit. Yeah, you wouldn't have those. And I'm stopping again. You said you compared a 14-year-old person to a dog or a cat or a duck. Dude, are you aware that people used to get married when they were 14? That isn't... I mean, I know around here we talk a lot about Aisha and how fucked up that was. But, 15, 16, I think my grandmother was married at 15. Yeah. And using the argument that people, might not be mature enough. I mean, people might not be mature enough at 18. But that ain't the situation. At least in my eyes, it isn't the situation. And for the record, I don't want to fuck any 14-year-olds. Actually, I have a cap generally at 25. Just because of maturity level. However, when you're taking an extra step of throwing people in prison for things that they haven't even done, that they might have possibly did, it just seems so... What's that called? What is that movie called with, let me think, hold on. Minority Report. It just seems so, preventing crime from occurring by throwing people in prison before they do, or in jail before they commit the crime. But if the person really did chicken out? What if they said, holy shit, this is fucked up, what the fuck am I thinking, and went home? At the last part, you're saying, well, you said that they're, but earlier in the video, you were talking about them, using knives and stuff, but you say, well, what if they don't have a knife? They can still beat them up. Well, see, there's a funny thing about human beings is that we're resourceful. You're doing a lot of speculating here. You're speculating that, first of all, that the 14-year-old couldn't defend themselves at all, that the 14-year-old wouldn't be cautious at all of a stranger coming into their house, that they wouldn't take preparations just in case of such an incident. I think you're just speculating a lot. I know I'm speculating a lot too, but I'm looking at it from the other side. You're looking at it from the worst case scenario, and I'm looking at it You know, why does it have to? Why are you making this construct of the way things are when these people haven't even committed a crime yet? If you want to get them lewd and lascivious behavior, the guys that send the fucking pictures of their cocks or videos of their cocks, sure, fine, go with that. But put them in the same category as baby rapers and stuff like Saturn and E Film said, or Cody. That's fucking retarded. That's all there is to it. Truth fucking first. Don't want your children exposed to. You know, I hate to say it, either put parental blocking software. You can set up administrative accounts where you don't allow children to install. Greetings and salutations, everyone. This is a video response to Monarch. I'm going to do something different. I'm actually going to listen to your video, then immediately respond with what I think. There are children on the internet, then maybe they shouldn't allow their children to be on the internet. All you have to do is take the power cord, or not give them a computer at all. If that's something you don't, just letting you know. Yeah, I agree with you on raising your children part. It is up to people to raise their children. If they can't monitor the software on the machine that's unauthorized in your household, that includes instant messengers, and then you can put a nanny sitter on the web browser. There's ways to get around that, but all you have to do is,